everyone, I'm Hannah Smith and I'm a part of Group 2. And the topic that our group is covering is social responsibility of sports. In our main article, it talks about how organizations are becoming more and more involved in their communities and how it's changing the sports world. Before sports really even realized the impact that they could have on their communities, they weren't really doing much of anything to better their communities. You didn't really ever see them partnering with schools or local groups to show unity or even influencing community members into making the right choices in their everyday lives. But now professional sports are starting to make agendas for community improvement. In the article by Bill King, he talks about how there's this expectation that professional sports teams and organizations should be involved in their local communities. The focus on this mainly goes to health issues and education. When it comes to these health issues, not only do professional sports have the funds to support them, but they also have the fan base and the power to really raise a lot of awareness for these health issues. The same idea kind of goes for education as well. Not only can professional teams give back to the community with their funds by either fundraising or donating money to the school system to make improvements, but they can also raise awareness and give positive exposure on education to young children or just everybody in the community. They can really enlighten young children to be excited about learning and excited about education as a whole. As I was saying, the importance of professional sports becoming involved in their communities is really about the amount of following that the sports organizations have, along with the amount of money that they have and can put into these projects. For example, in 2007, the NFL started the Play 60 program. This focuses on youth exercise and the importance on having an active lifestyle. An unhealthy lifestyle, an inactive lifestyle, unhealthy eating habits, all of that is very common nowadays in young children. So providing an option that's going to encourage these children in the community to want to live a healthier and more active lifestyle is going to make the community better as a whole moving forward into the future. As professional sports teams, they have the power and the authority to do so because so many children look up to them and even aspire to be just like them. Therefore, if they see what an athlete is doing, they're going to want to do that as well. They're going to want to stay active. They're going to want to eat healthy. They're going to want to embrace education because that's what they see professional athletes or professional sports teams doing. They're going to be more likely to want to do those things as well. These sports teams and organizations being involved in the community is so important because of that, because they have all this influence. When it comes to education programs, it's important for kids to see that. It's important to see their favorite players or their favorite sports teams talking about how important education is. The same thing goes for the health issues or the active lifestyle. Hearing from these favorite players, hearing from these favorite teams, these sports teams, these professional athletes talking about these important things, it really just highlights that for not only young children, but the community as a whole. So creating these programs is really crucial for the future and is very beneficial because it just really highlights all these important aspects and really betters the community as a whole.